gamers, we know that the October event is going to be for the iPhone 12. That's not something we really need to question. And this time around, we should be expecting 4 iPhone 12 models, those being the iPhone 12 mini, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. We've kind of known for a while now that the iPhone 12 lineup would consist of 4 models, but the mini rumor is relatively new. So some leakers with a pretty good track record share some photos with us. These are actually stickers for the iPhone 12 Apple silicone cases, and based on these, it looks like the mini will be a 5.4-inch phone, the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro will be 6.1-inch devices, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max will come in at 6.7 inches. I think it's interesting that they decided to increase the size of the 12 Pro model, because I know a lot of people really favored that 5.8-inch form factor, but we'll see how people react to it. This year, Apple's decided to put OLED displays on all of the iPhone models top to bottom, which is really exciting to see given that the standard 12 models are going to be under $1,000 for sure. But I feel like there's got to be more to the story here though, because based on reliable leaks and rumors, it looks like the iPhone 12 Pro models are not going to have 120 Hz refresh rate displays. So I find it really hard to believe that Apple's not going to do anything to differentiate the 12 and the 12 Pro models as far as the display, because that's always been the case. Maybe the 12 Pro is going to have something like a wider color gamut, or perhaps better brightness, better contrast. I feel like Apple's got to do something to differentiate these two. One area where the 12 and the 12 Pro models will be different though is with the cameras. The 12 Pro models are expected to come with the LiDAR scanner that made its debut on the iPad Pro earlier this quarantine. The LiDAR scanner is a tool meant to measure the distance between it and a target using a little laser that measures the light reflection with the sensor. So as far as real-world use is concerned, a LiDAR scanner is going to improve autofocus performance, portrait mode performance, and especially AR applications. All 4 iPhone models are expected to pack the A14 chip and bring 5G capability to the table, but at the moment, one thing we're not so sure of is what standard the iPhone 12 models is going to support as far as 5G. Based on rumors, we're expecting all 4 iPhone models to offer sub-6 GHz 5G, while only the Pro models are expected to offer millimeter wave 5G. Either way, I don't feel as though 5G is something that Apple should prioritize this year over 120 Hz, but hey, if your carrier plan includes 5G, then you'll be set with new iPhone. Now, if you watched the last episode, we talked about how Apple decided to not include a power brick in the box of the Apple Watch Series 6. And yeah, that did happen. We got the Series 6 right here. Video soon on this. But yeah, when I unboxed it, there was no power brick in the box. And it's quite obvious that this is going to come with the iPhone 12. But there may be a silver one. Well, besides the fact that Apple's going to help reduce a lot of e-waste, it looks as though the iPhone 12 is going to include a braided Lightning to USB-C power cable in the box. This was rumored by known leaker Love to Dream back in July, but now we have some alleged photos of what we should expect to get in the iPhone 12 box. And this is honestly a really nice trade-off in my eyes. We know how garbage the OEM Apple charging cables were. You see tons of them get beat up and broken everywhere. So it's good to finally get a slightly higher end. Design-wise, we all know what to expect with the iPhone 12 at this point. It's pretty much confirmed that we're getting the flat-edge iPhone 5S type design across the board for all 4 models. And I think Apple's going to continue their tradition of having the 12 and the 12 Pro models use different materials as far as the frame is concerned. So the 12 models are likely going to use an aluminum frame, and the 12 Pro models are going to have that slightly more high-end stainless steel frame. As far as colors, it's been heavily rumored that the iPhone 12 Pros are going to come in a midnight blue color to replace the midnight green from last year. But that's pretty much it as far as what we know for the new colors for the Pro models. We really don't know much as far as how other options are going to get with the standard iPhone 12, but based on tradition, we should definitely expect these black and white with some other interesting color options. A lot of people have suggested that the iPhone 12s are going to come with the same color options as the new iPad Air. I think that'd be interesting to see. I wanted to see what you guys had to say about all these iPhone 12 rumors, so let's look at some comments. Belgian Waffle says, it's kind of sad that the 5.8-inch models are away. I've had the iPhone 11 Pro Max for a couple of days when it launched, and I found it to be way too big and heavy. My sister has an iPhone 11, and I also find it just too large to handle. Please know that's what she said, Jones. Come on. But yeah, I did just say that. The 5.8-inch model was really desired by a lot of people. I know much more people who prefer the smaller Pro than I know people who prefer the larger Max model. I a lot of people have also mentioned as well that the flat edge design could have an impact on the overall feel in the hand, and it might make that 6.1-inch screen size upgrade not as bad. Pesto B replied to Belgian Waffle saying, "Keep in mind these models are a total redesign, and the old squared off models always felt much smaller in the hand than the rounded models. I think it's likely that the 6.1-inch models will be very acceptable to anyone who's used to 5.8 with even more screen to use." I think that's a very good point, and yeah, I'm really interested to see how it's going to feel in the hand versus the rounded edge iPhone 10 and 11 models. Aeronaut says, "iPhone 12 mini is a stupid name." I think it's an interesting approach by Apple, and not something that I would ever expect them to call an iPhone 12 a mini phone, but I think that might give it a lot of appeal just from it having that name alone. That's not something that I think a lot of people are expecting these iPhones to be called, at least people who are not in touch with rumors and all that good stuff. But as they always have in the past, I'm sure Apple's going to find a way to market this whole mini thing as something that's really desirable, and people are going to want it a lot, especially since it's going to be the cheapest iPhone model. Red Snow says, "Close to 2021, I think it is a big mistake to continue with Lightning instead of USB-C. I can understand they want to be cautious at the beginning with this new USB standard, but now all their Pro devices use USB-C. I hope iPhone 12 Pro switches to USB-C, or at least I will extend my iPhone 6s life a little bit longer." And yes, I agree. I think every Apple device should just have USB-C. I think that ultimately makes more sense. And people always forget that Apple licenses Lightning. They make money off of support, so I don't really see that going away anytime soon. I think the iPhone is probably going to retain Lightning for the foreseeable future. Maybe in like 3 years or so, it might go to USB-C, but what I've heard personally, I think it's probably just going to go to Lightning support for some time in the future. Daniel G commenting on the Apple braided Lightning cable photo says, "And it still has a Lightning connector at one end." People really don't want Lightning anymore. I think it's time, Apple. It's Lightning time. People beg for the iPhone 5s body style back, and gave that to us, so I mean, you get this USB-C too. Caplag commenting on the iPhone 12 mini rumor says, "Gross! For the love of jobs." For the love of jobs, really. For the love of jobs, can't they just make and market a phone I'd be happy with again? Just call it iPhone, please. It's not mini, it's the first normal-sized iPhone in years. It deserves to just be an iPhone. We've already had just the iPhone. Why not switch things up? And why does the name matter? It's all about how the phone performs, how it operates, how fast it is, you know, how it works for you. What does the title really have to do with anything? If I decided to call the iPhone 12 the iPhone, then I mean, what would be different about it other than the name? It's still gonna have A14 processor, 5G, no 120 hertz, LiDAR scanner, all that good stuff. So at the end of the day, the name really does not matter. And we know the name doesn't matter because people don't even say the names right. For example, iPhone 10. It's called the iPhone 10. People just insisted on calling it iPhone X, iPhone XS, XS Max. But yeah, at the end of the day, the name doesn't really matter. So you don't have to be so upset. Now, as far as when this event could take place, well, there's only 4 Tuesdays in October. And I think if Apple's going to host this event on October 6th, we would have known about it by now. So my money is on the 13th of October or the 20th, but I think the 13th makes the most sense. I think having it slap dab in the middle of the month is an Apple move. I think that's what they would do. So I would have my calendar marked for that day. Now the iPhone 12s are obviously not the only products currently in Apple's pipeline. We've been seeing a lot of the rumored Apple AirPods Studios, the Apple AirTags, and Apple did state that we should be getting the first Silicon Mac sometime this year. So what should we expect to see in October? The Apple AirPods Studios are Apple's rumored pair of premium over-ear headphones, essentially meant to behave the exact same way as the current AirPods Pros, just in a different form. We've got some leaked images and videos of what they should look like, and while we don't really know where these are in the production phase, I think we should definitely expect to see these before the end of the year, and launching them alongside the iPhone 12 makes sense. It's a mobile product to go alongside your mobile device, so we'll just have to see. What I think is much more likely to be revealed though this October event is the Apple AirTags. These are Apple's rumored tile tracker competitors, and based on many rumors, it seems as though these have already gone into production. And this is such a mobile-oriented device, and I personally think we have to be getting these at the October event. I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, but I think we should see them pretty soon. As far as the first Apple Silicon Mac, I don't think we should expect to see this at the October event at all, just given the fact that the iPhone 12 and the first Apple Silicon Mac are two huge products. I think launching them alongside each other is not something that Apple will do. And I honestly think they're going to save that for something in November. So I wouldn't expect to see it. And besides that, we really don't have any concrete rumors of what this device would be, whether it would be a 12-inch MacBook or a 13-inch MacBook Pro or a 14-inch redesigned MacBook Pro. We've heard so many things about what to expect from the first Apple Silicon Mac at this point. I would just say wait till November to expect something. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you found this video helpful. And yeah, we're heading into the last week of September, so it's going to be time to batten down the hatches pretty soon and get ready for a launch environment. But I'll see you then whenever that happens. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe for future content like this, and I'll talk to you in the next one.